Hello, welcome to another round of Momir Basic. We're on the draw, and every hand's a keep. That's why I like this. There's no mulliganing, no bad cards. Okay, I like my opponent making 1-drops. They know what's up. That card actually can be quite good in this format. Trades their late game survival for just like some extra bursts of mana, but I'm definitely making a 1-drop now. Discarding a plains. Ooh. I think I'm gonna offer the trade actually. Now I can always use this guy to draw a card, so I don't even have to skip any land drops. Actually, I can draw 2 cards. So that's really nice. So now I'm almost guaranteed to get up to like 8 or 9 lands. And if they play another creature that, like, I don't know, dies or can't block the Bomat Courier, then that's really good for me. Attacks alone and gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Yep. So I'm gonna play Mountain. Discard Island, because there's a lot of Island Walkers. 1/1. Target creature loses protection from black. That's one of the worst creatures I've ever seen. I don't think I want to trade off the Bomat Courier just yet. I think there's a better opportunity for it, and the card draw is very relevant. I can always attack with it and then sack it to draw 2. Gibbering Hyenas. Can't block black creatures. Fair. So we're going to trade my 1/1 for their 3/1. It's the weirdest ability I've ever seen. So my opponent's gonna be stuck in not many lands coming up. So I have the late game, but we need to get there. Discard another island. Usually those are bad. Reckless Expitter. Wow, that's very good. Now I can kill the Lumberjack. Okay, I like that. And it can hit for 1 every turn. So they have to use it this turn if they want to do anything. Haste 3/4. That's very good. Okay, so they're hitting for quite a bit this turn. But hopefully I can hit something next turn. They should also attack with a Lumberjack. Just attack out, I think, is their best play. Now, do I trade the Bomat Courier? I don't think so. I think I take 7. My opponent can only go up to 6 lands right now. So I'm taking a lot in the meantime, but I have some good cards coming up, I hope. Oh, that's nice. So as a 2/1, I think it's better just to also, well, it is a flyer. So I think I'm going to make a servo, because then the servo plus a creature can trade for the hyena. And I'm going to get in with the Bomat Courier. So now, yeah, I can go up to like 9 lands. And I'm going to kill the Lumberjack now. That way they can't burst their mana up next turn. So I am taking a bit more here, but they're very far behind now. Depending on how bad of a creature they get, I might even just trade my flyer away for the 3/2. This is going to be a 9/9. Trample. Jeez. Definitely trading away now. I need to save as much life as I can get. But 9/9 trample is huge. Swamp. I've never seen that card before. Discard of planes. Come on. Okay, I can trade for it. We're gonna take a lot in the process. Oh my gosh, wait, I could have killed that on upkeep, couldn't I? Oh, that was a huge punt. Yeah, because it was a 1/1 on their upkeep. Oh, okay. That was a huge mistake. I didn't even think of that. Or in their draw step. Well, I can block here and take 9. Chain Throatseeker can't block. Next turn I can trade. Dire Swine has trample. Okay. So I can just double block with these two, and I'll be okay there. No attacks. Protection from red. Okay, so it's just a 3/3 pro red. So despite that misplay, I think I'm still okay. But yeah, it would have been really nice to be able to kill the Dread Slag. But it's hard. This is the challenge of this format, is playing with permanent or cards and creatures you've never seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I make a 6-drop. Right, this costs red. Okay. Okay. Attack with the Bomat Courier. And the Archon of Justice now. Yeah, so now we can trade this away for a bunch of cards. And now I can just keep making land drops all the way up the ladder. Polymorph. Okay, so he just dies. Okay, we're doing very well. Despite, okay. If I ever have Rakdos Ix-Spinner and I'm playing against a Dread Slag, next time I'll know. But we've been doing really well at Momir Basic. I don't want to speak too soon. This game is very luck based, so even if you play perfectly, you can only get like a 60% win rate or something. Unless your opponent makes horrendous misplays like not killing your 9/9 trampler when he can. Like I did. Okay, game 2. Probably going to be on the draw. I think being on the play is just such a huge advantage. But you do get to make one more creature on the draw, but I think this game is more tempo based. Usually there's a lot of creatures that kind of sit around. 1/1, that's a card. Okay. We're gonna lead with Mountain. 1/1 flying can be quite problematic. Okay, we just have a 1/1. Palace Familiar also quite good. So they have a lot of flyers. Okay, 2/2, or he's just a 2/1. And he does 1 damage to creatures that block him. I think I offer the trade of Dreamcatcher for Palace Familiar. Yeah, he's not going to transform, always yield to that. But yeah, we really need to deal with these flyers because they're hitting us pretty hard. I mean, 2 damage a turn seems like not a lot, but usually this game comes down to, can you kill their flyer or can you not? I mean, if we just don't find any flyers for the rest of the game, we will die. Okay, Trinket Mage is quite bad. Oh man, his transform stage will be so good against Trinket Mage. So we take 2 in the air. Discard an island. Oh man. That's insane. So I guess the question is, do I kill the Trinket Mage and get in for 3? Or do I kill one of the 1/1 flyers that are just kind of pinging me to death? Because Trinket Mage will be quite poor very soon. This is a tough decision, actually. When it dies, it draws a card. I think I'm going to kill the Palace Familiar. At any point in the game, they can just chump block and get a card back. And I think them not having that is quite important. I'm going to offer the trade with the Kessig Forge Master. Because I have Mana War to block their Trinket Mage. So now they only have a 1/1 and I have a lot of creatures. Mana War, one of the best possible cards in this format. Because everything's a token, so it just kills anything. What is this? Okay, it's just a 3/3. I know what they're drawing, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, I think I'm going to lead with a swamp now. Discard plains. Okay. 2/2, that's hard to kill. 2/2 flyer. No good attacks, but now we're at a stalemate. Very glad to find this flyer. Stag Beetle. The card's good, although it is just a 5 mana 5/5. My opponent's stuck at 6 lands again? This doesn't have flying, right? So I'm just gonna double block. Seems fine to me. I just need to survive because my opponent's just foregoing all sense of late game good creatures for some early game gain, I guess. 5/5 Swamp Walk. Now we're talking. So I can hit for 5 and then for 7. No, I think I don't want to get super aggressive. I will take the 5 from the Stag Beetle, but this guy's unblockable and we'll kill them in short order. Whatever creature attacks. No, there goes all my advantage. 6/4 flyer that draws them cards. That's absurd. The card draw being very relevant because they were super aggressive with their land drops. Can block only creatures. Okay, that's pretty good actually. But I do have a 5/5 unblockable. So they will be drawing cards, but they have not many turns to deal with this. So I guess I wish I had attacked last turn with the Angelic Protector. Currently losing the race. That card is very good. 8/5 haste? What? Okay. We're gonna take 13. Yep, taking 13. Okay, we gotta get something. Protection from black. And I can sacrifice it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna be blocking with it though. So this is kind of tough. I can attack with Sulkanar. Then I just end up double chumping and then get to draw. Pro black. But then this can tap to kill a creature. And I can just trade some of my bad creatures for it. Or I can keep it back. These can block all of their guys. I'm at 2 life though. I guess the question is just, do I continue attacking with Sulkanar? Because then they can attack out. I block here and here, and I chump here. They're at 13. I have no creatures. And they have a 5/5. I don't think that goes well for me. Yeah, I don't want them to have more lands or more cards to draw. I need a creature that enters and makes a lot of tokens. Dealt damage, you gain that much life. Okay, that's not the worst. It does have flying though, which is annoying. They're attacking with Asperia? Huh. That was the card I was most worried about. I block here. Yeah, here. I guess I have to trade Sulkanar. So, not going well for me. My opponent having 7 drops instead of 6 is a huge deal. Oh, that's insane though. 7/7 flyer. Does it have trample? No. That's weird. Most of them do. But we're at 2. And they have a lifelinker. Protection from creatures. Okay, that's unbeatable. That's very unbeatable. Removal spell. Oh, it can't. There's no way to. Okay. Well, let's see if they remember it has protection from creatures. Or maybe they go for like a 7-drop and somehow bounce all their own creatures. I think it's a really bad idea. Yeah, it's a very bad idea to do that before you attack. Yep, okay. Game 3. We get to be on the play. And I think being on the play is pretty good against this opponent who just makes a creature every turn regardless. I wonder what tough sideboarding decisions they have. Okay. Yes, play first. Never ever ever mulligan in this format. Okay, we have a lot of swamps. Yep, make a 1-drop. Unless you control a knight or a soldier. But it can block pretty well. Always yield. So it's just gonna die. I think in that case I'm gonna skip 2 drops. Because it's just gonna die. That's a really good picture though. The monkey's going crazy. He's like, whoa! What? Okay, I'm just gonna block. This card gets huge. Very unlikely that I find a knight or soldier for War Falcon. And that card can get really big, really fast. Maybe I'm just having flashbacks from losing to it in Commander so much, but... yeah, my friend sacrificed it. Okay. Not very good. This is why I usually skip 3 drops. Regenerate target creature. Hey, I made a commander deck with him. It was a terrible deck, but fun. I made it. It was all commons and uncommons, and it was like a combo deck. Can't be blocked by green creatures. Okay. It was a combo deck, but it looked innocuous because my commander was so bad that it kind of took people by surprise. Never blocks or becomes blocked. That creature gets bigger. Huh. My opponent's got a lot of green flyers. I didn't know those existed. Okay, 5-drop. Can't be blocked by more than one. Okay, so I can attack with this guy because he can't be blocked by either one. The Ox can do a nice job of blocking Ragnar. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, that seems pretty bad. Yep. Is it can't attack or block? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna play the swamp and discard the forest. Okay, that's really good. So yeah, he can't block. So I can just hit with both of these now. And my opponent has a flyer, but we're hitting so hard. What? What? But it can't block. Oh, it had no counters, that's right. Ah, that was a mistake. Well, not really. Silly me. Infect 5/5. Okay. No trample though, so that won't be a huge problem just yet. I think we're just gonna do all swamps. Oh yes. Okay. 5 damage divided as I choose. My opponent conceded. Okay. That was a very early concession. But, alright, we're 3 for 3 on this now. See you guys next time.